Hey, how's it going? So, I wanted to play a full game top lane, and this guy is a master player, right? So, I thought that I'm gonna have a good time because I mean, like, well, Nasus into Tryndamere is very high, difficult to play, right? Because Tryndamere is very strong early game, and you are super bad, early game, right? So, um, and you are super bad early game, right? So this becomes all about wave management. So I don't know if I took the right item, but I wanted to take tier, and then I was just going to. The idea is for me to survive early and survive him diving me level 6, right? So my plan was to push the minions away from me, just scale up, get some armor, teleport back, and then start farming my Q. That was my plan. But of course, now I thought this guy's a master tier player, so he was going to show me how he can outplay Nasus, right, as Tryndamere. And that's what I got. Enjoy playing alone. I'm leaving this virgin shit. Must be a special kind of virgin to pick Nasus and expect to play. So imagine you're playing against an NBA player or some kind of a, I don't know, a sports player who is very high level. You challenge him to a game, and then he walks onto the court and he sees that you are well prepared to beat him, and then he just writes this to you and leaves. Now this happened to me a lot of times when I played against master and grandmaster and diamond players. So that's what I'm saying is um, rank in this game does not mean anything, right? So you see your friend, he is like master player or diamond player. It doesn't mean he's good, right? Because if he was a true master player, this would have been an easy game for him, right? Because I mean, let's face it, Nasus is very weak early game, very weak, and I'm not sure if this start was the best, honestly, right? And he was able to see my runes. I went grasp, which is a scaling, which means I'm even gonna be even more worthless early game. Anyway, on a different topic, let's talk about this guy, right? So I was talking about how basically game spamming gives you a very high rank, right? So in League of Legends, the biggest problem I have with League of Legends is that you can artificially boost your rank by spamming games, right? So just look at this guy, sheer number of games. I mean, he played already more than 1,000 games, 1,500 games. Well, let's just count. So it's 131, 91. Let me just do a real quick count, right? So that's the first. Karma is 109, 77. Lucian 41, 40. Another guy 42, 33. Twisted 39, 31. Vigar 38, 28. Nico 24, 20. How many games that is already? 744 games. So Rise is 18, 14. Cassiopeia 18, 14. Akali 16, 14. But you get the idea. Jesus Christ, we're talking 1,500 games already. Like at least 1,500 games, right? So let's take these numbers here as given. But I mean, it's definitely more than this, but let's just take them as a number. 681, 561, right? So this is 1,242 games to date. So today is the 8th of June. Okay, so he started. So the season started January the 7th, right? I think. So it's going to be 1st, 7, 2022. Let me just this minus this. So 152 games, 152 days have passed. 152 days have passed. Right, so this is the data here, right? Okay, so this is total games, total days. Games per day. So this will be this plus this, right? Total days is gonna be 152. And we're gonna take this, divide by this, right? So he plays more than 8 games every single day, right? Every single day. And you have to factor in these guys have Smurf, like 4 or 5 Smurf accounts, so you can probably double this. I would not be surprised if you could double this, right? So how many games per season does he actually play? We're talking probably 4,000 to maybe 5,000 games, right? So, I mean, it's a lot of games. That's why, like, um, I don't pay attention to ranking system in League, is because you can just artificially kind of pump your rank just by spamming games, and that's about it. I already made a video on this, saying that we did research. I wanted to find out the spamming game actually increase your MMR, and the reality is it does, right? So if you are like silver player with 20 games, you're probably very, very good, right? Because your friend who is platinum and who played 1000 games is probably no better than you, right? Or your friend who played 4000 games and he's diamond, probably no better than you, right? So I'm just saying that rank in this game is more of an indicator of how many games you spammed relative rather than your skill, if that makes sense, right? Now, of course, you got to be decent. I'm not saying you can just spam games and get a good rank. Then, like iron and bronze players with like 10 million mastery points on Heimerdinger would be grandmasters by now. But I'm saying you have to be at least, if you play passive and just coin flip, like you just play tank top, game spamming is going to work. And that's it. Like just pick Mundo top and just play it out, and you're gonna coin flip, right? Just play passive, don't die, and you're gonna get your diamond with 4,000 games, and that's it. Okay, take care.